Oh wait, that's the wrong picture. Hello, fellow fakers. Across the night I saw your face. You disappeared without a trace. You brought me here, but can you take me back? Alright, cool beans. I see the chat is popping up very successfully, which is good, and the names are in purple. I couldn't fit your full names in there. I don't know why. I don't know how this function works. Hello. Jesus, it's all these subscribers popping in all at once. I think these are old. It's catching up. Hello, Paladin, Big B, Spidey, Board, Tricks, Astral, Byzantine, Dr. Top Hat, Ryan, Dr. Pepper, Savage the Gentleman, Paladin with a Gun. Doc Hat is a ghost account that wants to collab. Okay, well, just so you know, I'm volatile and mysterious, but I can be professional long enough for somebody to acknowledge me. I don't know what that means. Hit me up on Tumblr. I don't know, or email me. I don't care. Whatever. Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the US $2.01. Do math. No, we've retired the fund. I've realized that including the fund encourages some a bit of overzealous spending from all of you. And while I appreciate your generosity, I don't want to be responsible for anybody going bankrupt, so we're retiring the fund. At least until I can actually, till I'm in a position where I want to buy a new computer, because I really do need one. Thank you. Just want a playlist for the Australian $2. Are you gonna make a sequel to Dolphin Girl? Are you fucking with me? Is this one of those things where you say, "Are you gonna make a sequel to an ASMR you never made"? Is this your plan? Is this what you're doing to me? Will I make a Discord? No, never, ever, 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 ever. Did you already forget about your Dolphin Monster Girl? Listen, I tried to make a Monster Girl pack for sale, but Teespring won't sell it. They just keep saying it violates content restrictions or something. I still have to figure that out. Someone else will make your Discord. Someone else did, and it turned out terribly. Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna. Are you the same Luna as the other one? Can you play Subnautica on stream sometime? I've never played Subnautica, and I don't own it. I don't really play games on stream. Y'all know me. I'm not interesting when I'm playing video games. I would know. Tried to make that happen for a good, 5 to 7-ish years. Here's an idea for you. Stop being a nerd, ASMR. Ha ha ha, get trolled. I've been trolled. I am deceased. I'm so trolled, I've been deceased. I wasn't in the Discord. Bro, I saw what they did in there. Never again. I will never officially promote a Discord, even if it's just for fans. There's just no way it can happen again. No effing way. Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2. And yes, this is the same Luna. Okay. You don't have to donate from several different accounts. You can just do it from one. Oh, thank you, Michael Roth, for the $5. Starting the Fake Needs Cough Syrup Fund. You guys know this isn't what my real voice sounds like, right? I can make it sound normal. I can be a normal voice actor, Mark. I don't even know who Mark is. It's just a little bit easier for me to keep going for an entire live stream if I keep my voice low like this. Meese. Oh no, plurals. You're looking in various barrels for your idea. If you need the bottom of the barrel, I got you. Oh, dude. Bro. Dude, man, bro. That's not my normal voice. You guys have heard my audios. You think I'm just, like, doing, like... No, never mind. Is it okay to leave a teenage boy at home alone while his parents travel across the world for a whole year so he can become an anime protagonist? I don't know. It's okay in anime. That means it must be good in real life. What does my real voice sound like? You just heard it. Listen, at this point, I don't even know what my real voice sounds like. You know, I cycle through different voices depending on my mood. I'm very bad at keeping it consistent. This is why I sometimes get mistaken for a dude. I have a weird sound. It's an ASMR. Is that like a video game or something? This is your first time on one of my streams. Well, welcome. You'll live to regret it. No, I'm kidding. I thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2.01. Make a different YouTube account just for gaming. I did. None of you know what it is, though, and you're never gonna know. Well, 100,000 subscribers. You might figure it out. Thank you, Trix the Heretic, for the US $5. ASMR girl asks you out, but you know about her yandere habits and say yes. That might be kind of hard to swing that, but I guess I'll write it down. Yandere asks you out, but you know she's yandere. I guess. We'll see how that turns out, I suppose. The point of this is like I was supposed to be looking through the Smithsonian Open Access because they've got a lot of free stuff that I can download and like look through. I thought it might inspire some creativity. Also, who knows if I might need like a 3D model if I ever want to like rig it up to my face. I could pretend to be a woolly mammoth skeleton. Why not? More of kidnapping, but you're cool with it. I already know where I'm going with that. It's easy. Comforting your anxious BF about his job interview. Well, partner. Most of my audios are gender neutral. I do have a second keyboard here that's not attached to my laptop, but I don't know where the USB thing for it is. Give me 1 second. I think I might know where it is. Never mind, I don't. It's either lost to the ages or at the bottom of a box. Oh, thank you, Roberto Guerrero, for the $5. ASMR, you're an IRS agent planning to financially screw an innocent small business owner after COVID tax break. Yandere IRS agent. I'll just mark down Yandere IRS agent. The other scenario seems very complicated. I mean, let's think about it. You're behind on your taxes. You have a yandere that's stalking you. They notice because they work for the IRS, and they're just like, "Oh, I can help you deal with your money problems, your tax problems. Just give me your home address and phone number." He isn't reading my good ideas. Commenting, not to be rude, but we've been over this. Yeah, yandere girl kidnaps you and threatens to kill you. Like, dude. And also I saw your notice for that, like, you prevent a girl from killing herself ASMR roleplay. Like, I'm not hating. That sounds like it might be an interesting story for people looking for hurt comfort and such, but it would get me super demonetized, so I'm not doing that. Having nightmares for years, you have no idea why. Teach you the art of fighting nightmares in combat. Isn't that just one of the plot of one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies? Like, kinda. SWAT finds the bank robbers. I am not doing that much sound editing. Your assassin does your last wishes before killing you, which is dating you. I'll try to work in I think I can make like a supernatural element to that, but I kind of like the idea. I don't know how to spell assassin, by the way. I'll mark it down. Do a Harry Potter RP. Nah, too problematic. Fake hosts a TEDx talk that's just a massive random why she's sick of yandere and wishes people would be into normal ASMR. Why would I do that? I don't mind yanderes at all. Oh, thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2. Can you listen to a Subnautica lore vid and do an ASMR? Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the other $2. I guess Subnautica lore ASMR. I'll mark it down. I mean, I have no problem with watching very long videos on video games I've never played, just discussing the lore. I'm very used to doing that, so that shouldn't be a problem. And in fact, I'm in the middle of one of those right now. I think it's Jenny Nicholson, whatever her name is, that like 2-hour long video she has on the Vampire Diaries. I'm in the middle of that. It's a lot of fun. Sea Shanty ASMR. Everybody's been talking about those. I'd really rather like do protest songs ASMR. Norse Goddess ASMR, not a bad idea. I don't know how to spell goddess either, apparently. Steampunk succubus gives you a manicure and a time machine. Bit too specific. Ooh, the entire Five Nights at Freddy's lore? Even I couldn't cover all that. Listen, I've watched almost every game theory on it, and I still don't understand how it works. Wild West bounty hunters after your heart, dead or alive. Huh. Okay. You know what, I'll copy-paste that. Ugh. We just paste it, like, without formatting, please. Jesus Christ. Anyway. Yandere pirate captain kidnaps listener. I've done too many kidnapping audios. Demon listener x demon huntress. Well, I did have an idea like that about being a vampire hunter hunting down a vampire, but you know. Demon listener x demon huntress fake, which is me. Eldritch horror screeches beyond your understanding. Mermaid ASMR, I did that. I sort of had a sequel thought for it, but I never really went anywhere with that. Your enemy seeks peace, and so are you. Both of you are tired of this pointless war. That's a really long paragraph, my dude. Oh, thank you, Trix the Heretic, for the $5. This was someone else's idea, but I'll check it out there for them. Girl gets asked out because they found out she's a yandere. Okay. I don't really understand how they'd swing that, though. Rich girl pays to be your boyfriend, part 3. Yeah, I know. Listen, it's a lot of research. I don't know what goes on at rich people parties. That's the problem. Plus the sound of, like, the background noise. It's gonna be a pain to edit. Like, I get it. It's a good setup for a story, and everybody likes, like, the idea of, like, oh man, turns out I'm dating this incredibly rich person, but I don't know what rich people do. Just, like, go around hiding money in vaults, scorning poor people. Like, what the fuck? I'm only interested in the concept of rich people as fictional characters. Real life rich people can just go away forever. Go terraform Mars, you weirdos. Dead by Daylight ASMR. If I'd ever played it, that would be a great idea. You know what? Hell with it. I'll mark it down anyway. Fuck. It's really hard to do from a distance. Listen, I'm following a few Tumblr blogs that post, like, Dead by Daylight fan art, but I have no idea what the game is like. Idea by Blue Beetle, fake singing Sabaton. Okay. Look up what Sabaton is, because I don't know what that is. History ASMR. Well, that would fit in with my AI that reads Wikipedia, so that's fine. AI reads Wikipedia. Look for good entries. That's just a note for myself, because I do realize that I could be reading more Wikipedia, but it's also the case of, is it going to be interesting to listen to? Because it's one thing if it's like, oh man, here I am reading Wikipedia, but if it's boring, then I'm going to hate reading through it. You're Santa flying through Russian airspace and get hunted by Russian military and gets interrogated. It's a bit much. AI reads Markiplier fan fiction. I'm fine with the concept of the AI reading fan fiction just for a laugh, but I'll steer clear of RPF just to be safe. Try and convince a cat girl to go to class, but she'd rather lay in the middle of the footpath and nap all day. That might be trying to wake up a lazy cat girl. That's not bad. Maybe not specifically the footpath, because, you know, I don't want to have to do outdoor sound effects, you know. The script where you flip the kidnapping thing and you're the one kidnapped by the listener. Well, I have done that before, but I don't know. Reverse kidnapping. Coolio. Being trained to become a tank driver. Adopting a cat girl. She tells her harsh story of life. I think that might just be Neko Para. That game is weird. Confessing to a nun ASMR. Wait, who's the nun? Me or the listener? Tsundere time traveler. I mean, it's like that movie The Time Traveler's Wife, but tsundere. I didn't actually see that movie. I just saw the trailer and I made assumptions. You're royalty, but you fall in love with a poor Neko girl. That might be kind of hard to write from like one person perspective. Game Darkborn? No, I've never heard of that. Honestly, I'm finding it really hard to keep up with this chat. It's going so fast. Maybe try to do a collab with another ASMR artist. That would be a good idea, but I don't really know any of them. I mean, like, we're in chat together, but I've never really talked to any of them. I'm kind of bad at forging connections. ASMR suggestions. Anime isekai. This is a lot of stuff. Thank you, Jacqueline Lolkeel 7th for the $10. Do I believe in real monsters? Well, I don't believe that they're real, but it'd be cool if they were. Anime isekai. Monster feels bad for you, for eating you? Like, just like the monster eats you? We'll keep it simple. We'll just stick to friend cuddling. Friend cuddling, and the friend can be a monster. Like cuddling with a snake girl, you know, lamias, whatever. I'm having a really hard time keeping up with chat. How many people are watching right now? I'm like totally on a different page. Oh, geez, that's a lot of you. There's like 117 of you. What are you doing here? I haven't even had a chance to look at this 3D render of a mammoth. Monster under the bed ASMR. That. Monster under the bed. Cool. Secret agent that forced to interrogate your partner in rough ways. After then, you cuddle with partner. That might get me demonetized. Battle Buddies ASMR. I'm not really comfortable with a war scenario. Because, like, I don't know what happens in the military. Laying around with your GF because it's Sunday and you don't have classes tomorrow. You're a witch trying to sell magic items to the listener, but it slowly becomes clear you're a hack selling useless trash. Not that specifically, but I do have a recording that I've yet to edit because it's really long and I'm not really sure if it makes any sense. The concept is I'm playing a merchant and the listener is like a character in like an RPG/fantasy land that's refusing to buy the correct equipment to go into various dangerous areas, and it's just me desperately trying to sell them something in various locations and them wondering where the fuck I'm coming from and how I end up in all these places. Comforting a partner who's slowly turning into a vampire werewolf. Let me just copy paste that because I like that. Thank you. Also, thank you Prototype Ninja 25 for the $5. Sorry, I keep forgetting to say those things. Paste without formatting. I forgot the C. That is interesting. Popcat. It's just you making pop noise with your mouth. Here, I'll do that right now. Done. First aid cat girl owner tries to figure out how she set the bathtub on fire. That might be kind of hard to do in a roleplay. Minecraft Villager ASMR. Never played Minecraft. Trapped in a time loop. Not a bad idea. What have I played? Hollow Knight, Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, that's about it. Not playing Minecraft. Look, man, it just passed me by, and first-person games tend to make me motion sick. You're a strict boss and having a secret affair with your partner, shouting in the days, cuddling in the night. Like business partner? I'm not sure. I like the idea of like people pretending to hate each other but secretly they're in a relationship. That's fun. Let's just mark that down as fake anger, real relationship. And hopefully I'll remember what that means. Chat with the Grim Reaper / death after a fatal accident to see if he can let you live, and in the end you do live. I mean, that's a good idea, but I've already done a Grim Reaper ASMR roleplay where the listener annoys the Grim Reaper by flirting with them so much that they refuse to let them stay dead. Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2. Hollow Knight ASMR, you are Hornet giving advice. Shit, that's a good idea. Hold up. Copy pasting that. Especially with Silk Song coming out. Coming out, like, eventually, I suppose. Cool. Female zookeeper tells you cool animal facts. I already have them marked down on the notes in my phone. We've discussed this. I still have to look up the animal facts. Actually, I've been reading this manga. I think it's called Heaven's Design Team. It's literally just like a bunch of, I think, well, they're named after planets. They're just anime characters and a couple of angels that are like the design team creating animals for Earth. It's a lot of fun. What the fuck are you talking about, Phantom Agent? The Promised Neverland, never read it or watched it. Honestly, I'm more inclined to read a manga than I am to watch a whole anime. 134 viewers now. Impossible. It's more like 129. At least that's what my concurrent viewer status is saying. Very good stuff. Yandere stalker sort of video. The heck does that mean? You're gonna have to be way more specific. You're singing Sabaton lines. Okay, well, if they're always singing about, I don't know, war and shit, I'm probably not gonna sing that then. The listener trims so they don't have hee-hee ass haircut. Oh my god. Are any of you sub to, like, I think it's called Batman Arkham videos? Literally all of his content is just videos from the Arkham video game series. And, like, the parody video he did with the Riddler and the Joker, y'all have to fucking see that. That was so funny. Dust, an Elysian Tale. I think I've heard of that. I might actually own that. Bully confesses to listener. Alright, maybe I will. Bully confession. Aces. Forcing your girlfriend on a roller coaster. I'm not doing screaming ASMR. Trying to communicate with Florida man. Should I just do like a Steve Irwin voice? This is like, and here we have the Florida man. No one can understand what he's saying. Your mirror image tries to replace you. I don't sound like anybody I know, so I can't do it. Nerdy GF confesses to you. Well, if she's already your GF, why does she need to confess to you? Role-playing in a Doki Doki Literature Club character. That sounds like it would be really depressing. Stalker roleplay. I've never played Stalker. Not familiar with the lore. Oh, Gameling, you saw that video? Nice. ASMR. The skin crawler tries to steal your body. I don't know what that is. Your ex confesses after leaving you and wants you back. I already did that. I did that a little while ago. It was disturbingly popular. Trying to take the sword out of that alligator's head is a horrible idea. What's that referencing? Tethered soul won't leave you alone. I don't know what that's a reference to either. Popular girl at school secretly confesses to you. Alright. I did see this really good script that was actually posted to AO3 of all places, where it said it was the listener, like the listener was the popular person, and the actor, which would be me, would be saying like, oh man, like she just acts all cool, everybody loves her, but like I bet she's secretly a bitch and everything. And it's just like a cover up that like the person doing the role play is actually really into them. And yeah, unfortunately I can't do that script because it's exclusive to the Reddit roleplay community. They specified you can only read this for Reddit. So if I wanted to do it, I would have to write my own version of that, which isn't a terrible idea. I just don't want to get called out for ripping off the idea. ASMR tutor roleplay. Maybe. That's not bad. Apocalyptic ASMR. Apocalypse scenarios always kind of make me tired, so probably not. Like, does a TEDx talk about the benefits of a 96% male audience taking estrogen? Man, yeah. Let's. I suppose I should check my latest stats. Ignore me messing about for a second. Let me check my analytics. Let's see what our current status is. What is my audience? Tell me, YouTube. What is my audience? If I can actually find the numbers. Oh, last 28 days, my audience has only been 92.3% male. How about that? I'm making inroads with the I guess the lesbians, like I don't know, whatever. Good for them. I'm glad they're here. They could also be bisexual, don't worry about it. Undercover drug dealer catches and saves a young person from doing drugs. You retracted it, but it's too late. I already read it out loud. Sorry. Secured the lesbian market, the most profitable of demographics. Isn't that what some car company was doing in the 90s? Like they realized that most of the people buying their cars were like adult women that were living together, and they were just like, oh, that's lesbians. So like they purposefully geared their commercials towards lesbians. Like, yeah, go for the market. Megamind roleplay, but how? I can't do a Megamind voice. I don't even remember who voices him. Demand they bring back PogChamp. But PogChamp is still there. It's just different faces now. So who cares? I mean, granted, I think it was silly that they removed the face at all, but I'm not about to petition for them to put it back. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, every single, like, well, most of them anyway, most Twitch streamers already have, like, a better version of that, so it doesn't really matter. You're a drug dealer helps you get out from your addiction. Yeah, first of all, demonetize. Second of all, I don't know anything about drug addiction. I've never really done drugs, or been around people who do drugs. Singer finds listener playing acoustic guitar by the river and offers a place in her band. ShamWow commercial. Maybe. Is that guy still in prison? Fake hides from the Australians. You're flirting with the Grim Reaper to annoy him to let you live, but he sends you to hell instead. And that yours for you. I'm flirting with the Grim Reaper. I feel like that'd be too specific to explain easily. One thing about these scenarios is I have to be able to explain what's going on in a snappy title. Or a very descriptive one. Comforting AVGNGF. I don't know if I ever want to go back to that again. I mean, after, what's his name? Justin Silverman? Like, that dude who's, like, actively working on that show? Nah. I don't... Listen. He probably didn't tell James Rolfe about it, but the possibility that he did really makes me want to stay away from that. Fake is the yandere chef. Teaches a junior. Junior makes a mistake. Yandere mode on. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Falling for a telemarketer credit card scam. Jack Torrance. I don't even know who that is. Gordon Ramsay ASMR. If it involves yelling, I can't do it. Fake sneaks into an Australian home for a documentary, but it only records her audio, so there's no context to the crazy things she's saying. Fake tries to sell useless items. I don't know. That might be kind of hard. Sleepover ASMR where we are a Bakadere. That might also be really hard to write. DF tries to be a yandere / tsundere for some reason. I think I did that. Like a girl who was pretending to be a yandere and then she turned into a real one just because she got pissed off. If your junior makes a mistake, you'll threaten him to do it right. If he can't, then stab. A bit oversimplified. I mean, at that point, it's not really a yandere. It's more of just I'm a serial killer and I also am a chef. Yandere creeper girl ex-human listeners. Listen, there's already creeper girl dating sims. I know because I've seen them on various Let's Play channels back in the day. It's just a picture of an anime girl wearing a Minecraft creeper hoodie. And that's it. That's the whole bit. Fake breaks into Nintendo HQ to add Hollow Knight to Smash. Bullshit. I would add Professor Layton to Smash. That's the truth. I didn't play them, but I watched other people play them. You know, back in the day when Minecraft and Let's Plays were popular. Never really mixed Minecraft with Let's Plays. I was more interested in watching PewDiePie play RPG Maker horror games. But that wave has crested. Nobody's making those anymore. Turned older sister tries to convince you that dating a literal serial killer just because you want a yandere GF is a horrible idea. Maybe. Keep that one in my back pocket for a good shit post. They use the same cover art as me. Oh, they use the same pick crews? Yeah. Well, that's fair. I know a lot of people have been kind of like a bit disappointed that I'm not leaving the pick crews as standing images in the videos, but it is a lot safer, copyright speaking, to leave them as thumbnails and to just have my schnazzy fake watermark on a black screen. It's Moonbeam font. I like it a lot. Fake plays with partner, makes a deal. Whoever loses will obey the winner. Not a big fan of that trope. Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2.01. By the way, I'm playing Hollow Knight right now. How do I get to Hornet? I mean, she's in Green Path. You just gotta find her, and then you fight her. Good luck with that, by the way. It's very hard the first time around. Like, literally, just explore a green path. You will find her eventually. I'll admit, though, I am terrible at finding my way around Hollow Knight without the map. But that goes for me in most games. You know what I really like? I've been watching, like, sort of this 100% speed run. It's like 3 hours long of Batman Arkham City. And it just made me realize I really want to replay Arkham City again. Like, if I played Arkham City on a stream, would you guys watch? Because I know playing video games isn't really my thing. I'm not a gaming channel anymore, but, like, I really want to play that game. Anime latest girlfriend roasts you for watching High School TXT while she binges Cowboy Bebop. Binges? Isn't it only... It's, like, less than 20 episodes, right? You would watch that? Okay, cool. Then I gotta figure that out, because I don't have it on PC. But, I do have the HD re-release on PS4, so might figure out how to stream it that way. We'll see. It definitely wouldn't be in 60 FPS, because my computer is ancient now and cannot handle the stress. Masochist listener wants to be tortured, but a sweet yandere kidnapper refuses to hurt him. That sounds a little bit not safe for work. Do a cuddle ASMR again. I understand what you're saying here, but it is kind of difficult. Like, I will look for cuddle scripts because I'm not good at writing them myself. Like, when I'm cuddling with someone, if I'm cuddling with someone, I'm mostly just, like, chill. I'm not saying anything. It's just, like, I don't know, a lot of breathing noises. I'd have to look up a script for that. It's more specific. Although, when you're looking on Reddit, it's easy to find scripts, but it can also be hard to find scripts that people are okay with being uploaded to YouTube and monetized, which is their right. They're writing the words. They want it to stick to the Reddit community. I completely understand that. It does make it a little bit annoying for me, personally. British girlfriend complains about the rain, the Scottish, the Irish, and the French while making tea. I can't maintain a British accent for very long, though, so that probably won't go over very well. YouTube content reviewer teaches content creator what they can put into their video ASMR. You see, that would be a good idea, but even I don't know. Like, when you check off the list for, like, the content warnings to see if your video is okay to be monetized, it's ridiculously non-specific. Except when it comes to swear words in the first 30 seconds of the video, so not very helpful. Thank you, Smungus Pochungus, for the $1.99. Do, the thing with the... I forgot. Thank you. You work for Coca-Cola in the 1800s and you get to put in the cocaine. No, but, you know what, I remember seeing this Tumblr post, since Dracula is public domain, and technically Coca-Cola existed in the year that Dracula was written, you could write a Dracula fan fiction where he drinks Coca-Cola and publish it, and it would technically fit in canon. So how about that? Your life is a video game, but you're bad at playing. I don't think I can make a roleplay out of that. Friendly Minotaur guides you through a maze. Ooh, that's fun. Let's see if I know how to spell Minotaur. Well, I mean, maze, labyrinth, whatever. Under a hero blackmails villain listener. That might be getting a little bit dangerously too close to the Hero Aka community, so You know, My Hero Academia, whatever. I don't watch that show, so I don't feel like being involved. Meeting Yuki Onna, is that the chick with like the face where like her mouth is split open and she's like, "Am I beautiful?" And the only way to get away from her without getting killed is to just say you're late for something. Bakadere Monster Girl. Fuck yeah. Oh, thank you, Smungus Bochungus, for the $1.99. Oh, right, I was gonna say do a shitpost ASMR. I mean, are you new here? I can't really see fake making not safe for work ASMR. No, that's not really my thing. I'm not really comfortable with that. I don't know. I see all those other girls doing it. They're just like, yeah, man, I'm selling these not safe for work audios for $5 a pop, and I'm just like, you go, girl, like friggin' monetize it. But I don't think I could do that myself. Like, A, it's just a lot of effort to get that right, and B, I might be a bit of a prude. I don't know. Voice sounds perfect. We're playing a goth character. I do try. Kudere Dryad helps you out of forest. Oh, I did have a script like that. I might have recorded it. I don't remember if I did or not. Let me look for it. I had a script of like a ghost helping you out of a forest. I swear to God I wrote that. Let me look for it. Oh, where is it? Here it is. A spirit helps you out of a haunted forest. Let's take a break from writing down these ideas, and we'll take a break for me to attempt to read this live, sight reading, like a professional, not professional at all. This is a special treat for all of you. I swear, I don't know. I swear to God, I remember recording this. Just like, if I did or if I didn't, I don't even know if I finished it. See, I've done so many videos, I don't remember like which ones I've actually posted. ASMR, you're going to Brazil. Commenting, what was your idea this time? I'll scroll up and look at it. Talking to your yandere girlfriend over the phone, but your phone dies and I have to convince her that you're not to hurt you for hanging up on her. I don't even know how I would write that. Anyway, I'm saying we're not done for good taking ideas. I'm just taking a break to read this script, alright? Goodness. Who's there? Jonathan, is that you? Have you returned at last? Oh, you're not Jonathan. Wait, you're alive. A living human in this part of the forest. I haven't seen that in ages. What are you doing here? You got lost. Oh, you poor thing. You've terrible luck. Getting lost in a haunted forest just before dark. Yes, this place is haunted. Surely you noticed I'm not living. I'm a ghost, a spirit. There are many of us here. Why are you guys saying Dutch in chat? I don't understand. Okay. Why? Well, we were buried here. A simple graveyard for simple folk. It was once tended to by our living relatives, but over time the living moved on and our graves were left to decay. And now it's just an overgrown clearing in these woods. Oh, it's some ways in that direction. I only left to visit the tree line. I do find it so entertaining to watch the living. Yes, I can guide you there. I'll move slowly so you can keep up. The ground is quite uneven, but of course that doesn't affect me. Now, follow along. Might I ask what you were doing here? A walk to clear your head. Understandable, but in future you must be more cautious of where you tread. Not every spirit in this forest is so polite, especially once night falls. The place isn't suited for the living anyway. Most modern inventions cease to function near this forest. I've even seen a compass lose its way. Oh, I don't know why it's like this. I don't think anyone does, dead or living. Do mind that rock. We wouldn't want you to stumble. How long have I been dead for? Well, I would say it's rude to ask a lady her age, but I honestly don't remember. My grave's been unreadable for quite some time. A few centuries, maybe. Time hardly matters to me anymore. Now that is a question. Why am I still here? Stubbornness? Cowardice? I haven't an inkling what the next life may hold, if it even exists. For friends? Not so much. I have very few. Jonathan. Oh no, I apologize for confusing you for him earlier. It's true I would remain for him, but I fear he is gone for good. I believe what happened is he moved on, but I could never be sure. It's hard to face the thought that he left without saying goodbye. So, even if it's in vain, I hope I see him again one day. My apologies. I shouldn't weigh you down with my problems. And look, we've reached the tree line. There you go, out of the forest, safe and sound. I hope I made for good company. Oh, there's no need to thank me, but you're welcome all the same. I wonder, do you live near here? Oh, you've just moved to this area. How nice. Well, if you ever fancy speaking to me again, I'm usually here at this time of night. Yes, it's the perfect time. Still early enough that I can watch the living go about their business, but dark enough that no one will be able to see me. I imagine I'd frighten them. I'm impressed you didn't scream at the sight of me. But I'm keeping you. Have a lovely night, and do watch where you wander in the future. That was the script. I did finish it. Good for me. I don't know if I actually recorded that, officially, but there, you heard it. Fun. We're exactly at 100 viewers right now. Awesome. You know what that means? It means nothing. I have no plans for when I hit 100 viewers. Anyway, let's look at some 3D renders. Yeah. George Washington. Yeah? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, bud? I'm glad you like the script. Thank you, Jaden. Would I be a VTuber if I can ever figure out how the software works? Why is George Washington, set up like he's some sort of, Greek dude? What the fuck is this? I feel like George Washington would fucking hate this, from what I've learned of him, historically speaking. Zoom in. How do I move up and down? How does this work? What are the controls? Huh. Wait, what does slice do? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? Oh, okay, I thought I could see the inside, but I couldn't. That's dumb. Thanks for nothing. This is the monument in DC. What the fuck? Why does it look like that? Anyway, orbiters. Costume boots for the Wizard in the Wiz on Broadway. What's that doing in the Smithsonian? I mean, I guess it's an artifact, but like, let's read about this. This pair of white ankle-length platform boots are part of a costume worn by Carl Hall as the Wizard in the Broadway musical The Wiz, the Super Soul musical, Wonderful Wizard of Oz on Broadway. Is that the full title? Damn, that's a long one. Boots are made from leather that is painted white. They have a rounded toe and a decorative seam along the top of the toe box that extends to the front ankle. Okay, well, I don't need the full information. The word whiz is written in black ink on the bottom of the rubber sole of the foot in both boots. Hall is handwritten in purple ink on the arch of the sole in both boots. Wait, what? I can't actually see anything. When they say sole, do they mean the inside? Like, I don't, whatever. They're not in great shape. Cool. These are pretty nice boots, I suppose. Hamilton ASMR. I haven't seen Hamilton. My mom got tickets to it for the whole family, but that was for 2020. So, you know. You've been at the Smithsonian. I would like to go. Isn't that where Night at the Museum takes place? Great stuff. Another George Washington. Why is he looking like one of those Greek dudes? Like, it depicts George Washington as a Roman emperor. Popular European tradition for representing political and military leaders. When was this made? In 1819. I don't know. After his 1792 original. Okay, I get it, but like, that's like a bad comparison, right? Like, Roman emperors were all dicks. This seems like a mistake. Yeah, dude. Listen, I like Night at the Museum mostly for Rami Malek's character. I mean, he was cool. I mean, it's just like, oh, this mummy has been, like, trapped in a sarcophagus forever, and he unwraps himself, and, oh, he's actually really hot. Great idea. Big fan. Fake contacts George Washington through a Ouija board, and it's just him ranting about the stupid statues people made of him. Yeah, and probably about the two-party political system. I bet he hates that shit. Whatever, though. He owns slaves. He's not that great. Model of the Greek slave. A lot of Greek stuff. Wonderful hair grower. Snake oil. That's what that is. Virgil from Devil May Cry ASMR. What's the female version of the name Virgil? I don't know. I don't really know his character well enough to try to recreate that, because I was personally more interested in V, but then V, like, you know what happened to V. And all the fangirls were real disappointed, but none were more so disappointed than that Phantom Porg girl on Tumblr. Every fucking post with Virgil in it, she would comment and just be like, I can't fucking believe they made V turn out to be Virgil, and she was just so fucking salty about it. I'm just like, dude, we have fan fiction for a reason. Fucking relax. I think she got her account banned too. Abraham Lincoln? No, bro, those are hands. V from Devil May Cry. Well, I kind of already based a character on that. What will be the next episode of Yonder? It kidnaps you, but you're okay with it? Listen, I don't even know. I'm still writing it. And by that I mean I have an idea for it. It's kind of hard to get started on something like that. Okay, goodbye, Dr. Pepper. So, soon after he won the presidential nomination, he made a cast of his hands. Sawed off section of a broom handle. Okay, well that's dumb. But I guess it is a historic documentation. Right, cool shit. That's what his hands looked like. The hands. Way to go, Abraham Lincoln. Good hands. No. I'm gonna have to open these in a new one. Gorilla cranium. Shit, dude, it sure is. Let's check it out. That's a bit close. It doesn't need to be that close. Can you zoom out a little bit? Maybe faster than that? Why am I in the caverns of this gorilla's skull? Please. I wish to be freed. It sure is a gorilla cranium. What are the details? Wait, what? This skull is 121 kilograms? You fucking kidding me? Holy shit. That's humongous. It's ridiculous. I can't even believe it. Even if I do download these models, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. What do we got? These are like bones of, I guess, gorillas? I don't want to see gorilla bones. Man. I don't even... There's an entire room filled with only the skeletons of every living thing. Huh. You know what? My personal favorite museum of all time is the Royal Ontario Museum in Toronto. I love it there. It's so great. They've got so many cool exhibits, and they got dinosaur bones, and also many animals, like taxidermied animals. Good shit. Big fan. Like gorilla founding fathers. Well, they couldn't be any worse than the real founding fathers. Why is it all bones? Please, I just want to see something else. Why is all these mandibles? I get it, gorillas are fascinating. Please. Why does this gorilla have so many bones? He's got to be massive. The fuck is that? I don't... Please. Oh my god, Rutherford B. Hayes. What did that guy do? Why is it so zoomed in? Okay, thank you. Jesus. Okay, so who is this guy? He's a president, right? I don't know. Listen, don't get at me for not knowing presidents. I'm not American. Okay. In the summer of 1876, sculptor Olin Warner tried to interest the two major political parties in commissioning busts of their presidential candidates to be replicated for campaigning. The Republican camp, which was having a hard time drumming up interest in the rather colorless Rutherford B. Hayes, took advantage of the proposal. At least one Hayes supporter pinned great hopes on the resulting likeness's ability to persuade a so far doubting public that Hayes was a man of power. The venture for replicating the bust on a large scale, however, never went very far, and only a few copies were ever made. And they got one. Nice. It must have been really expensive, too. Cool. That certainly is Rutherford B. Hayes, I would assume. I've never met him before. He got assassinated by a crazy lawyer. Damn. What a way to go. You don't know any of your presidents either. Really? But, like, that was like a song in the Animaniacs. Hey, what's it say on the back? Copyright. Really? Dude was copywriting his own statues? Bullshit. I hate that the word copyright existed in 1876. Princess X Knight, I'll take it. Oh goodness, thank you, Epic Weeb the 7th, for the $50. Thank you, that's a very generous donation of you. Spicy. 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 We're gonna see how deep I can go. Spicy. That hurts. Let's see how high I can go. That was too high. I couldn't even say anything. Spicy. Okay, anyway. Hayes actually did have the most controversial election in years, which was decided by a non-electoral vote, though. Alright. Thank you, Tricks the Heretics, for the US $5. Fake gets a cat, but it just sleeps in her computer, preventing her from doing more ASMR. You know what? That's not a bad idea. I don't actually own a cat, though. Fake researchers info of Alex Bowman. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Anyway, back to searching through bones for something interesting. Man, these gorilla barangies is fucking everywhere. Please, give me a statue of a dead president. Come on. Why all these mandibles? Oh, what the fuck is that? Kylix. That sounds like a made-up fantasy word. What the fuck is it? Yeah? I guess it's just like a bowl from Greece. When's it from? 800 BC. Damn. Good looking. Great job on that, by the way. So what got us here? I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking in various barrels for ideas, and also looking at the 3D digitized Smithsonian files, looking for something interesting that I can steal. Maybe use it as my avatar for when I become a VTuber. My VTuber avatar is just gonna be like a woolly mammoth skeleton. But thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2.01. Who is texting me right now? Fake becomes / gets a cat girl. I'll put it down as an idea. Becoming a cat girl. Either me becoming a cat girl or the listener is transforming into a cat girl. Because I'm pretty sure the role player turning into a cat person is something that Cardlin already did. And I don't want to get accused of ripping him off. He's very popular. I mean, he's smart. He knows what he's doing. That's not meant in like a conniving way or anything. He knows what he's doing. And he has a big fandom that draws fan art for him. Might be a little bit jealous. What is going on? Oh, it's just Google wanting me to back up my photos. I don't want to back those up. Fake meowing into the mic. I'll give it a shot. That was fucking terrible. What even was that? I don't think you could ever do any of those high-pitched, excited ASMRs. I mean, I've tried. Kind of. Oni-chan? Nyan? You see what I mean? But I mean, nyan is like, that's Japanese, and I'm not Japanese, so we have to go. It's not that hard. It doesn't sound good, but it's not that hard. Anyway. Don't ever do that again. It's already giving me nightmares. Yeah, you guys fucking hate it when I do that. Oh my god, a Western Electric tangent galvanometer. Great. That's gonna be my VTuber avatar. A galvanator. A Galvanometer. Yeah, galvanometer. I don't know what it does. What is the point of this? Seriously, what is this? Exhibition, lighting a revolution. Oh, is this like part of the Industrial Revolution? This doesn't really tell me anything. That stinks. I don't even know what a galvanometer is. Lips in this model is the hands moving up and down. Yeah. Big fan. I'm over here trying to figure out whether or not I want to commission that ASMR now. I'll do it, but... Nah, I'll just do it. Political canvasser trying to convince you to vote for a car to be president. Listen, I don't know anything about the political system, like, really. I'm not writing that. What's wrong with America? Nothing, but I know nothing about it. I mean, I have nothing against the American people. It's just like your government sucks ass. Galvanometer is used to detect an electrical current. Huh. Fake kind of dies inside because she doesn't know what a galvanometer is. Whatever. Cheese and wine tasting with your GF. Listen, I don't even drink wine. It tastes disgusting. I don't know anything about it. I'd have to read that manga about wine tasting. I don't feel like doing that. Tom Nook extorts you ASMR. I'm sure there's already ASMR roleplays out there from far more talented ASMR people who are actually, like, male, so I'll leave it to them. I know one guy did Raymond from Animal Crossing, like Yandere Raymond from Animal Crossing ASMR roleplay. I know that is a thing that exists. It was real weird. No shade, though, because, I mean, if you got it, flaunt it. How's life in Canada for me? Bad. I mean, Ontario's in a state of emergency right now. So tired of it, honestly. Fake rambles for 30 minutes ASMR. I already did that. Like, I literally got commissioned to ramble for 30 minutes while scratching jeans. I've already done that. It was actual ASMR. It was scary to do. Anyway, this is just more bones. I know there's probably a way to sort them so they stop showing me bones, but I like finding a diamond in the rough. It's just more fun that way. Never gonna top the galvanometer, though. Man, these fucking gorillas. Oh my god. Andrew Jackson. Fake is a bartender who listens to your troubles and gives advice/emotional support. Bad idea, because I'm bad at giving advice, and I've been told that I'm not good at giving emotional support. Don't zoom in on his no. Okay, good. Born in the Waxhaw Settlements, South Carolina. Beginning with George Washington's administration, presidential portrait medals were created to promote peace and friendship between Euro-Americans and Native Americans. Oof. Typically manufactured at the U.S. Mint, these peace medals were most often given to Native American representatives during treaty negotiations. Wow. Oof. That's a real fucking oof. Goodbye, Savage the Gentleman. While some of the original tensions may have been good-willed, a number of government policies, particularly Andrew Jackson's Indian Removal Act, undermined the purpose of these medals. So again, oof. Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $5.01. I found Hornet. Thanks. Here's $5. You're welcome, I guess. I mean, you would have found her eventually. So yeah, that's all there is to it. The rest is in Spanish. When's this from? 1829. Okay, cool. Seriously. Big fucking oof, Jackson. Gross. Oh my god, a panel for a cabinet door? Hit me up. Small panel of embroidery in high relief of a tree and an oval with an elaborate framework. Yeah. Lace with a scalloped edge, probably added later. Wow. That's fancy. In the textiles department, say. When was it made? Ooh, late 16th century. Coolio. Uh-huh. Oh, that actually is in 3D. It's not just a flat image. Anything on the back? Okay, not exactly. That's not rendered. Interesting. Videos of Chase Elliott. I don't know who that is. For some reason, that name just makes me think of Ethan Bradbury. Remember that meme? That was old. Like, I'm Ethan Bradbury. Thanks, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2. I was in the wrong area and your notification lags. I know. They super lag. But, it's a real shame, because nobody's become a real faker, and I had a new audio track for the real fakers. Like, it's just a small thing. I'm going to be upgrading my donation notification sounds as I go on, recording original audio, get some, original pop-ups for it. What the fuck is that? Fossil whale excavation site. And, yeah, it's gonna have, like, original audio and, like, fun images that'll have pop up. I'm gonna work on that. I've ever played Skyrim once. It's kind of boring. It's a unique fossil site. Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot of words. That's a lot of fucking words. Wow. Not even gonna split it up in paragraphs, huh? No, thank you. This is a whale. Thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for the $2. I will. Do you know that someday I will? Only the front is modeled. Bummer. You win the lottery and start attracting a yandere. That's more of a gold digger type thing. Anyway, scroll past all the bones. Ooh, no, it's just another fossil whale excavation site. I'm good. I've already seen. You see one fossil whale excavation site, you've seen them all. That's the facts. How are we doing on stream anyway? Looking good. Everything is coming up fake. No idea what that means. Ooh. Refrigerator patent model.
That's so cool.
Thank you, a big weeb, for becoming a real faker. Yeah. I really hope that sound came through on the stream all right. Man, that's funny. patent model of Thomas Elkin's refrigerator design. The model is metal with a ceramic interior. The exterior is tarnished and has a design on top. On one end, there is a spout that looks like a funnel. There is a wood base with 18 holes in the bottom of the model. Skyrim is only boring when you want it to be. I'm pretty sure it takes at least 3 years to complete. Well, I'm not really interested in it. But I know all the memes. So that's fine. What is that, Cthulhu on the top? Does this thing even freeze anything? This is ridiculous. What are you gonna put in this thing? No one got time to play a 3-year game. Looks more like a crypt. It's a good game, though. Yeah, I know. That's why they released it like 1,000 times and never fixed any of the bugs. Green wrap hat made by Vanilla Bean. What? What? I don't know who that is. It's constructed by layering a strip of fabric over itself in a wrap design. Huh. Huh. Interior is supported by a molded buckram form to which the exterior of the hat has been sewn. Okay, well that's probably got to be difficult to sew. Oh, I see. That's fun. Okay. Man, this is a lot of fucking craniums. Gorilla Grodd. I don't actually know who Gorilla Grodd is. They just reference him a lot in We Hate Movies. Is that a hand? Okay. 9 less viewers and we're at 69. Damn. I've lost my touch. The audience has abandoned me because they don't want to look at gorilla skulls. And here I thought I knew the real fakers. I mean, the fakers. Just in general. I don't know, whatever. I don't care. Gorilla Grodd is a DC villain who's a talking super smart ape who's a villain of the Flash. Man. Flash has got to deal with some shit. Okay, this is boring. I'm tired of looking at fucking gorilla mandibles. Fuck it, I'm back to taking ideas. He has psychic powers and also sometimes steals his powers. Amazing. Sounds like my kind of dude. Not, probably not. But you know. Anyway. Yandere wife for Prince Kudere Knight. What? It gets lost in a grocery store and needs your help finding her parents. No, I can't do underage. I mean, technically. High school, we can kind of, like, fudge the numbers a bit, but, like, not really interested in children around here. Oh, thank you, Elliot Nicklin, for becoming a real faker. Get a new faker. It's gonna come up any second now. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm disappointed with my stream lag. I don't know what the problem is. This is embarrassing. I'm sorry, Elliot. Oh, thank you, Daniel Johan, for becoming a real faker.
You're a real faker? That's so cool.
It is so cool that you're a real faker. There it is. Come on. The other one. We gotta do 2.
You're a real faker? That's so cool.
It is so cool. Man. I feel like a notification like that suits my content perfectly. Anyway, Fire Spirit wants to cuddle but can't because she'll burn you. Isn't that like a thing from Adventure Time? I stopped watching a while ago. Fake fixes robot after being found in an alley. Oh my god. Thank you, Epic Weeb the 7th, for another $50 donation. Fake flames you for being cringe. Yeah, okay. Or just like, girl calls you cringe. It doesn't have to be specifically a girlfriend. Or your girlfriend breaks up with you because you're cringe. I don't know. We'll workshop that. And by that I mean I'll just come up with different ideas about it. ASMR where you're the sorting hat and choose our house. I hate to give credit to the Harry Potter franchise, but that is a good idea. Okay. Sorting Hat is a girl in this AU. Also, I don't know, like, an AU where the Harry Potter books aren't, like, kind of racist or anti-Semitic. AU where Harry Potter isn't written by an outrageous transphobe, but just, you know, little things like that for the AU. Andre kidnaps you, but you're gay ASMR. No way. I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. I just keep getting all these ideas that are just like, you know, they just play into bad stereotypes. You where everyone is goth and they swear that you're yourself insert bangs Draco. Did you see that fucking... I don't know if any of you are on Tumblr, but there was this Tumblr screen cap of a TikTok. It's this TikTok trend called shifting, which literally just sounds like lucid dreaming or maladaptive daydreaming, where somebody swore that they shifted into a universe with Draco Malfoy, and they killed him when they shifted, and everybody in the comments was like flaming them because like they were like, you literally murdered Draco Malfoy, and it's like, no, it's not fucking real. Like, is this where anti-culture comes from? I'm like, I fucking hate this. That's just taking drugs. No, they're not doing drugs. They're just using their imagination and thinking that they're doing something special. It's not that hard to daydream, okay? I do that all the time to an unhealthy amount. It is literally my coping mechanism for life. These kids don't know what's going on in their own minds. During your first ASMR at the line, don't shoot the other testicle. I wouldn't think you'd have such high standards. Talk to Gameling about that. Man. Besides, that was my first. You know. We were just fucking around. The whole shifting thing is one self-aware joke. I hope it is. Telling the story of high school DxD. What? I literally don't even know what that is. Okay, well, nobody do anything crazy for a second. Don't blame me, it was my evil twin's idea. Yeah, right. Don't do anything crazy for a second. I'm gonna fill up my water. Do anything crazy, I'll smite you with the force of 1,000 suns. Playlist, I fucking saw that. you're so fucking clever. But thank you for the $1 Australian. And thank you, Elliot Nicklin, for the 10 pounds. Spoon indeed. Jesus fucking Christ. Epic Weeb the 7th. Thank you for the $100 donation. Bet indeed. I literally did not expect that. Good lord. Y'all are crazy. Thomas Jefferson II. I don't know, man. For some reason, I have several viewers that are just, they have a lot of money. Thanks. This is why I gotta set up my stream alerts, so, like, if somebody donates, like, a higher amount, like, something different pops up. I gotta figure that out. I need new GIFs. I need new voice clips. My clip for when somebody donates $100 should just be, are you fucking real right now, brah? Yandere kidnapped you months ago and you're bored, so she tries to get a reaction out of you by forcefully dragging you on dates. That sounds grim. Not really a lot of fun. First a rich Scandinavian donated, then a president, and now a weeb. You might just say that I'm Mr. Worldwide. Or Miss Worldwide, I guess. I don't know, whatever. I can go by Mr. Sure, someone will give you the $1,000 one day and we'll see your face. No, I canceled that. $1,000 is not my face price. My current face price is 100,000 subscribers and nothing else. Vampire Part 4. Don't play that game playlist. You know what you're on about. We all know what you're saying. We all know it's you. We all know it's you. Soldier Boy, tell him. Female Knight X Mage? Maybe. I'll think about it. Knight X Mage. There's gotta be at least 10 Tumblr stories that are like Knight X Mage. But the knight is an orc. People on Tumblr really like orcs. I mean, I'm down. They're not my favorite, but I'm down. How much money to buy 100,000 subs for you then? I don't think that's possible. I canceled that when it almost happened because I didn't want anybody to be irresponsible. I mean, granted, a lot of people are still, like, donating a lot of money anyway, which is nice, but, please don't donate, like, more than your means allow, please. Fake kidnaps people who call her mommy and she locks them in her basement to starve them. Dark. Oh, thank you, Ghost Leviathan Luna, for becoming a real faker. People keep becoming real fakers. I'm gonna have to unleash some new emotes soon. That's gonna be fun.
You're a real faker? That's so cool.
It is so cool. Fake god is angry you don't believe in her and smites you with the force of 1,000 suns. I already did a god that's angry that people aren't worshipping her. That was actually a commission. Back when I still wrote them myself. Do something related to Soma? You mean the horror game? I've never played it, so... I mean, it's based on the principle of, like, copy-paste your consciousness rather than cut and paste, right? That's literally the only thing I know about it. ASMR getting a medal after war. Why do people like war ASMR roleplays so much? Sarcastic Sunray meets a leprechaun listener. I don't know if I could swing that. The Grinch whispers how bad Christmas is into your ear. No, I can never do the Grinch voice again. I could barely do it the first time for 3 minutes. That was terrible. That's probably one of my worst role plays is the Grinch ASMR. That was just me fucking around for a shit post. Night X Ronin. I don't know what a Ronin is. But a fedora-wielding girl uses 10% of her power to make you date her. I don't know, the meme feels a bit passe. Interspecies reviewer. I remember hearing about that anime. It got dubbed for a few episodes and then Funimation realized it was literally porn. I mean, like, come on, like, cowardice. Just do the whole thing. Thank you, Deshaun. I think that's Deshaun Davis, and part of your name's getting cut off. For the, I guess, pear sticker and the $2. What's it doing? It's just like kind of blushing. Word. Thanks. Ronin, a samurai without a lord. And what's that X? Knight X, a samurai without a lord. I don't know anything about knights or samurai. Werewolf X human. Not super into werewolves. Do a roleplay where you accidentally poison your dog with rat poison because of unlabeled containers. Ryan, we can't do this. Not again. Leave the dogs alone. Yandere mage cast body controlling spell on you. See, this is my problem with a lot of yandere ideas. It's not that I hate performing yanderes, it's just like writing them out in like really dark scenarios kind of gives me like a bad feeling in like the pit of my stomach. I'm just like, this is too dark. I shouldn't be writing this. You know, I'm more of like an upbeat kind of person when it comes to writing. So yanderes are kind of out of my wheelhouse. I'm fine performing them, but writing them, that's tough. That's tough. Intellectual chat between a demon hunter and a demon. I think I wrote down something about a demon hunter and a demon, didn't I? Where'd that go? Demon listener X demon huntress. Yep, we already did that. Teasing a tsundere girl. That's a maybe. Perfume salesman tries to sell a guy perfume because she's desperate for a sale. I don't know anything about perfume. Robot servant receptionist. I've already done a receptionist. And technically a robot, like an AI. Not sure. Jock listener notices shy girl. I mean, I would, but I don't look forward to all those comments that are like, I'm a jock, LOL, couldn't be me. Just, you know. Like, I get it's jokes, but, like, you guys do understand what the point of a role play is. We're playing roles. Tsundere hiker saves you from a hypno shroom. I don't know. Comforting ASMR where the listener is sad. That's a good idea, but I'd have to look for someone else's script because I'm bad at writing those scripts. I don't know what words to say to comfort someone, especially over specific issues. It just seems like it's too dependent on the particular person. Librarian woman for the cosmos devil showing us the truths of the universe. That sounds a bit too high-minded for me. Bit too out there. You try to collaborate with Tomio the Neko? I have no idea who that is. I can look them up. The Neko. Who is that? Oh, it's Tomoe. Okay. Alright, who the heck is that? Oh, wow, they got a lot of subs. Whoa, don't play that video automatically. Tomoe the Neko. Interesting. Never actually heard of this person. Oh, they do, they have the, face tracker thing for their live streams. I do love a good cat person. That is fun. This channel is meant for people 18 and older. Nice. I mean, that's cool. I hope one day I can reach that sort of level. I'm not making a Twitter, though. And to be honest, though, try to do a pretentious popular girl ASMR. Your voice sounds perfect for that. How dare you? Oh, maybe. Pretentious popular girl. Who are you anyway? Ew. I'm good at sounding like a bitchy high schooler, somewhat. I suppose. Night X Mage thing. I remember someone doing an entire concept with that. World of Candace? I don't know. You meet Yudo, the personality of insanity. Hero, the personality of anger. What? I'm sorry, is that like an anime reference that I'm too non-weebish enough to understand? Because, yeah. Intense game of Wii Sports Tennis. I don't even have a Wii anymore. I gave it to somebody. Do a collab with Sugar Waifu, you'd enjoy it. I don't even know who that is. Listen, I'm not friends with any other ASMR people except, I guess, Biohazard Shade, but he hasn't really been posting anything, so. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Let me look them up. Sugar Waifu, YouTube. Explain this. Is that it? Sugar Waifu ASMR. Who is this? Yeah? Whoa, super popular. Of course. Their headline banner is just a bunch of Ahago faces. I guess they do not safe for work. Commissions are closed. I cannot earn ad revenue on this channel due to the nature of my content. No shit. I'm not hating. I'm not hating, though. It's just like, that's kind of funny. You know. I don't think I can do a collab with that person. I mean, no hate, but I do not do NSFW. Good for her, though. I mean, that is another reason why I don't do not safe for work, like, even just, like, on a different platform or anything, because it will get back to YouTube and they will demonetize me. That's really funny. Like, I know, Cardlin Audio, he's smart about it. Like I've said, he's very smart. He did get demonetized, but when he got his monetization back, he was like, okay, I will advertise that I am selling not safe for work audios on my Patreon, but every video that I do post about it will be restricted to adults only. And that's how he protects his monetization status, so he's very smart. Very smart, that Cardlin. Genderbender Pokemon Evil Team Leader. That might be good for my Tsundere Pokemon Rival series. Yes. Pokemon Evil Team. Bro. Wait, Team Leader. I'm thinking about it. It might be an idea. People out here trying to get fake to do not safe for work ASMR. You can try all you want. There was that ex-Disney animator that emailed me asking to trade artwork for femdom audios, and I was just like, you're in the wrong place, dude. No shade, but I don't do that. What are you saying? Waffles versus pancakes? Pancakes! Yeah. You need to go. Okay, goodbye, Ghost, Leviathan, Luna. I guess we should just call you Luna in general. I don't know. Yeah. Goodbye. Have a good night. Listener mixes up Pokemon with Yu-Gi-Oh! And Fake is very disappointed in you. I don't know, man. It doesn't really matter. Waking an ice princess from a 1,000-year-old cryo-freeze with a lot of fire. Isn't that just what happens in Azran Legacy? The 3DS Professor Layton games got weird. Dom Clingy GF pushes you into bed and you banter with her. It's not happening, dude. Wallace and Gromit ASMR. Right. Demon Girl ends up falling in love with you after striking a deal. Ooh, that might be something. You know, see, some of you might have noticed this, but a lot of my role plays, they don't really have like a romantic bend to it. I know most of them, like, because it's expected, I'll just like I'll pepper in a confession role play here and there, but mostly I'm just about creating like bizarre scenarios to find yourself in. You know, maybe I'm following in a Hollow VA's footsteps that way. And I guess Salem Audio. Most of his audios are pretty non-romantic, but he does have a lovely voice. Follow up to the Strange Radio Host video. Believe me, I have tried. It's kind of hard to get a handle on a character that is purposefully being vague and strange, so, not really sure how to write them myself. Part 2 was, the idea of the Strange Radio Host interviews you, but I'm debating with myself how I should go about that. Would it be more interesting for, like, the Strange Radio Host, like, and a radio studio appears in the listener's basement and they come down to check it out and they're just like, what the fuck is going on here? And the radio host is just like, you agreed to be interviewed by me, didn't you? Or would it be more interesting if, like, the listener was spontaneously teleported to a real radio station and then at the end of the night, the radio host, you know, security comes to bang on the door because they're not supposed to be in there, and the radio host teleports away, leaving the listener totally screwed. I don't know which would be better. I'm still trying to decide. Sleep paralysis demon falls in love with you. I kind of already did that with, like, the shadow person roleplay. But nobody liked that. They were all just like, oh, really? Like, a stranger coming and, like, holding me? I would hate that. And I'm just like, fine. If it's not a yandere, I guess you guys are just really picky about it, huh? Can't even tell you how many friggin' monster, reader insert stories I've read that are just like, oh, this shadow creature is just, like, haunting your house, and now they're being romantic with you, but, like, first they're a little bit, like, stingy, a little bit tsundere, like, that's fine. I guess men and women really are from different planets. Illuminati ASMR. I'll mark it down. I'll think about it. It'd be you're changing radio channels and they interview you as you're driving in an old dirt road? What? Thank you, Trix the Heretic, for the $5. I like the shadow being ASMR. Thank you. I appreciate that. Disneyland Facts Part 2. I don't know any other Disneyland facts. And that was a commission anyway. I don't know where else I'd go with that. Shadow the Hedgehog ASMR. I can't do that guy's voice. Too much yandere could be bad for you. Yeah, it could be bad for me. I don't want to get pigeonholed as the yandere person. There are a lot of male role players where most of their content is yandere, and like you can tell that it's kind of weighing on them. Because it's one thing focusing on one type of thing and getting pigeonholed for it. It's another thing when, like, that one thing you're pigeonholed for is essentially a very dark topic, you know? Something that's a little bit on the edges of acceptability and is, you know, a little bit messed up. You don't want to wallow in that stuff. Like, it's okay to have a healthy interest in yanderes, but when all your stuff is yandere, it might mess with you a little bit. You gotta lighten it up sometimes. Girl finds out you're part of a mage group with very special powers and becomes very interested. Actually, that does remind me of this idea I had for a book where, like, it was wizards, but they get their powers from saying really complicated insults and swear words very fast. I don't know. Wendy's girl mascot has some beef with you, ASMR. Come on, the wave has crested on that meme. No one talks about Wendy's anymore. They're all talking about wanting to bang the Colonel, you know, from KFC. Colonel Sanders. That guy's fucking spinning in his grave. First the dating sim, then the romance movie, then the fucking game console. Damn. That guy got screwed. Toy Story, your old toy's angry, you threw it away. I don't think I can make that interesting. You're a far future museum guy trying to explain our time's cultures and memes. Yeah, alright, something like that. Oh, actually, there is you know that annoying girlfriend shows you her memes video I did? It was something like that, but it's a Tumblr post that's super long and really, like, it's just like a bunch of memes just in a row. It's like a combination of both a loss and a YMCA parody of, you know, it's like, young man, take the breadsticks and run. I said, young man, Mandor hand hook car gun. You know? I could just read this entire Tumblr post. We've hit terminal meme. I've said I hate this so many times on this website and never actually meant it. Because I hate this is just shorthand for this is an example of a meme given a twist I wasn't expecting with intent to surprise, which is, in and of itself, a meme on this site. God damn it. But this is something else. The rapidity of a meme's introduction to its zenith, to its decline, is so rapid that in 10 years, you'll need a damn 20-page manual to explain this. It'll be as unfunny and hard to explain as jokes in Shakespeare plays, except even more inexplicable, because fuck, at least Shakespeare's jokes are usually about anal or fucking your mother, good wholesome sex jokes we can all get behind. For the love of fuck, how do you explain loss.jpg? How do you explain gun? Seriously, I just want to read this entire Tumblr post. That's the ASMR. I'll have it scrolling on the screen so you can read it, but I genuinely do just want to read this as a roleplay. I mean, it wouldn't be a roleplay, but I'd still call it one. That's the rule. Even if it's not a roleplay, I still have to call it one. I'm sure there's probably somebody who's already read it. Oh no! No, my mouse died. Hold on. I have to get the cord. I have to get the charging cord. It's around here somewhere. Nobody do anything stupid while I'm looking for the cord. Hate this mouse. I need to get a new one. It's fine. I'm back. I found the cord. Telling your friends how you cook your burgers. The only burgers I cook are bean burgers. You guys don't want those. Okay. Girlfriend finds out you want to have a harem and helps you get one. Listen, harems are no fun unless the girls are also, like, romantically interested in each other. Just make it a big polyamorous thing. Among Us ASMR. Dude, a lot of people are already doing that. Some of it not safe for work even. Imagine that. I've never really played that game. Well, actually I played one round and then deleted it from my phone, but, you know, not really all that interesting. The yandere YouTuber is a real thing. I already did that. I was thinking of making a sequel to that, but I'm not sure. You're a piano teacher and your student doesn't know how bad you are yourself. ASMR, you are a bean burger. I'm a bean burger. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Sith Jedi enemies to lovers. That's just fucking Raylo. That's literally Raylo. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it. Raylo inspired roleplay. I'll know what it means. Rocker Boy ASMR. Is that from Cyberpunk? I can't be Keanu Reeves. I could pretend the listener is Keanu Reeves. Actually, I don't understand Johnny Silverhand's character at all. Or the plot of that game at all. I wanted to buy it. I did. Because I love playing games where absurd things happen. And glitches galore is like primo that. But by the time the price drops, all the bugs will be fixed. So what's the point? I'm not paying $80 for that. It's not worth it. If I have to write an entire sequel with every line and everything the guy has to say as well, then I will. For what? For the yandere YouTuber? No. I'm not writing down what you're saying, commenting. You're really getting overzealous. Fake is lost on a deserted island, talks to a rock. Yeah, no. Commenting, I'm not doing your scripts. Broken games are amazing. Standard physics is insanely dull. Yeah. Annoying cousin stays the night. That sounds like a bad idea. Really wants yandere YouTuber part 2. Maybe. I'm putting it down as a maybe. Who is texting me right now? Oh. Motherfucker Mike is live on Twitch like he is every night. Always really late, too. I don't know what time zone he's in. Heist ASMR. I think I already did that. Your sassy shadow is alive ASMR. It's always behind you, but it's sassy, so it doesn't listen. It may slap you if angry. Bit too specific. Also, that would technically have to be F for F because, you know, a girl's shadow would be a girl shadow, so, you know. Bright-haired cyber girl who is trying to recruit you into her cool cyber gang. I don't know anything about cyberpunk, so I can't do that. ASMR, but every minute you switch accents. I can't even do accents that are good in the first place. I don't know how to do enough accents. Is there any chance you would collab with other VAs? Somebody messaged me on Tumblr asking me to collab with them, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, cool, I'll finish writing it, and then he never got back to me, so I don't know what he's up to. I mean, I don't mind, because I've never really collabed with another artist before. It might be kind of awkward, but, you know, not against it. But that's the thing, though. I'm bad at proposing those things myself, and I only write scripts for me, so I'm not gonna go hit somebody up and be like, hey, do you want to collab with me? But, like, if they ask me, then I'll say yes. So, maybe that's what makes me bad at networking. I never think to just go talk to somebody first. And I don't really have a reason to, because I never have scripts where I'm like, yeah, I just need someone else to be in here, because I just write scripts for me. So... Among Us, you're the imposter, but you don't want to kill your friends. That's wrong. I always want to kill my friends. I'm kidding. Why not do this as ASMR? You're just bouncing off random ideas to do. That's meta. Nice. Thanks. I guess that works. I mean, we do have a lot here. Plus some of the ones on my phone, which I do keep in reserve. Let me see what ones I have there. Where's my notes app? Stupid thing. Okay. We got the Tsundere Owl preening. Undyne teaches you to cook. I still have to, like, get the, you know, the words from the actual game, so that might take a little while. SCP Director rants about containment breaches. I'd have to do a lot of reading on various SCPs to get that going, so we'll see. Yandere girlfriend apologizes and works through her issues. That's a maybe. We got Yandere cop. Voices in your head convince you to get help. That one's a maybe, because it feels kind of ableist. Monster Hunter girl misunderstands you, / the reverse of that. Listener helps a wounded and scared vampire. Otaku girl tries to seduce you by badly referencing anime. Still gotta work on that. I'm not up on my anime references. Girlfriend tries to help you get out of the closet. That's F for F, so that's also like a metaphor. Sleazy realtor tries to sell you a haunted house. That one is like something, so I'm working on that. And zookeeper tells you animal facts, which we've already talked about, but you know, gotta look up some animal facts. How meta can the Fourth Wall series go? I mean, that wasn't a series, that was a one-shot. It's just like, yeah. I don't think I could do a country accent again. Just like they're about to leave, it's like, all right, that looks good. Now we'll just head on to our next job. And then cracking sound. It's like, God damn it. Fake's at it again. See, I can't keep the accent. Marrying / dating your cousin ASMR. I fucking hate you. Seriously? You just gonna fucking show up like that? Just gonna fucking say that shit? I fucking hate you. Rude. Legally. Shut up. I know it's legal to date your cousin in some states, but that doesn't matter to me. It's still fucking weird. God. I remember back in my DeviantArt days when, like, there used to be stamps. I don't know if any of you remember this, but there were stamps that were like, if you support if you support, like, gay rights, you have to support, like, incest rights. And I'm like, what? And they're just like, if you support gay people, then you should support people who are related to each other dating. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? That's not even close to the same thing. fucking people on DeviantArt in 2007. Ridiculous. roleplay you tried to draw on a stream. I did that. It turned out terribly. I too like to get mad at things from 2007. Yeah, exactly. Greek god Discordia tries to trick you. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, but I don't know anything about Greek gods, so... Well, I mean, I watch OSP, but that's about it. I don't know what Discordia is like, though. Anger management, ASMR. Interesting. The bombardier beetle releases scalding hot chemicals in a split second. They use this as a way to ward off predators. It's a highly effective method. Toy Story, your old toy is angry, threw it away. You suggested that before. I'm still not doing it. I'm not doing Siren Ed. There's already a dating sim for that. Go play it. Slave falls in love with you because you treat her not as a slave but as a friend. I can't make that not problematic. I literally cannot. I absolutely cannot make that in a way that is not problematic, so I'm not going to do that. ASMR roleplay as an anime character, but you've never watched anime, so it's you guessing what it's about. What? Play slave with maid. Maybe. But I'm not writing it down. Metal Gear ASMR. I already did that. Did you not watch the Solid Fake video? That one had references and everything. It was a well-written script because it was written by somebody who actually played the Metal Gear games. Jeez. Raccoon girl gets caught. I kind of already have the wolf girl getting caught. Don't want to go for raccoons, too. Demon clan kick you out of their clan for being a traitor. Polluting the ocean roleplay. What is wrong with you? Asking who Joe is ASMR. Okay, here we go. Who the hell is Joe? There you go. That's the whole thing. You're a hunter and you fall in love with beast women. No. Getting exiled for a crime you didn't commit and having the princess clear your name. Joe Mama. I mean, I kind of saw that coming, but still. Oh man, I should make a response to that. It's like, who the hell is Joe? Joe Mama? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know what the response to Joe Mama is supposed to be. It's just like, should it be like, no, I got God? Like what the fuck? Shark girl falls in love with you, but you kill her and take her fin for money. That sounds terrible. That's depressing. I'm sad. Remember when SpongeBob did a Joe Mama joke? Did he? I don't remember that. Trapped in a deserted island ASMR. Too depressing. Robert tries to steal your PS5 as if anybody owns a PS5. As if PS5s aren't real. Applying for a loan, but you have a terrible credit score. Wow, couldn't be me. I mean, not to brag, but I have no debt, and I fucking keep it that way. I mean, I admit we can't all live the charmed life that I live, but I refuse to take on debt. My parents are all like, yeah, you should buy a car. And I'm just like, and be put in debt? No. I'm just terrified of owing money to people. I really am. I'm also terrified of going broke. Like, everything in my life could come crumbling down in an instant if I ran out of money. I'm terrified of that. You just bought a car accidentally. I thought it said accidentally. I misread that. That'd be really funny. It's like, oh man, yeah, I just tripped and bought a car. Who knew? But good for you. Oh shit, it's 11:11. Everybody make a wish. Okay, I made my wish. You accidentally a car. You wouldn't accidentally a car. You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't download a car. Wish for world peace and happiness. Oh no, you told us. Now it's not gonna come true. Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Come on and sing it with me. The words relate to the key. You wouldn't download a house. Piracy is a crime. Crime is a piracy. Piracy is a pime. Everybody would download a car if they could, which shows how none of the people making those knew how people work. Now, like, you wouldn't download a car as an edit. The original commercial was like, you wouldn't steal a car, you wouldn't steal a computer, you wouldn't steal a DVD. And, like, that means, like, yeah, you wouldn't do any of those IRL, so you shouldn't pirate because it's the same thing. Even though it's fucking not. I won't make excuses, like, pirating movies is still technically stealing it, but, you know, it's not as big of a crime as shoplifting a DVD. It's not really the same thing. I don't listen to the Demon Lord, so she threatens you with eternal torture, but it's safe for work somehow. I would, but, well, I wouldn't, but I didn't write those scripts. They were by, Waterway Wordsmith, I believe. They do some really good scripts. They have a Plague Doctor script as well, which I would very much like to read. You know, just don't want to be too reliant on them. You know, because then it's just going to be like, man, you just showing up in the script subreddit for Waterway Wordsmith scripts, you know? Crashing with your friend after getting kicked out by your parents. Too depressing. I can't do it. I'm trusting you. I pushed you as far as you could go for all this. There's only one thing you should know. Is that a song? Wendy's bullies you. That wave is crested on that meme. I've said that before. Is anything that you made actually your script? Yeah, most of them. Sometimes I just read other people's scripts, though. That's a fact. Can I speak French? No. I took, like, 10 years of French class, but, like, 4 of those years were spent with the worst French teacher that anybody has ever had. Monsieur, I'm not gonna tell you his name, because that would probably be very identifying information. But, he was my French teacher from, 4th grade to 8th grade. And everybody fucking hated him because he was an asshole. And, let me tell you this, every single grade had the exact same assignments, which was just creating sentences about characters, like Madame, whatever the fuck her name is, like, she is nice, she is pretty, just like basic sentences in French that nobody would ever actually say in conversation. Every grade had those exact same, like, things, so nobody really learned any French. It sucked ass. Also, he was an asshole, because if anything ever happened in class, Like anything, he would yell, like full tilt yell at the class. And it was just insane. Like, I feel like today, like this was like in the 2000s, but I feel like today, if a teacher was full tilt screaming at the class the way he did, he would have been fired. And I think the only reason he wasn't is because he was probably the only French teacher that was willing to teach for a Catholic school. So, fuck Catholic school. I went out of my way to avoid a Catholic high school after Catholic elementary school because the high school had uniforms, and I wrote a letter just specifically to get accepted to the public high school that my sister went to, just so that I wouldn't have to wear a uniform or take religion class ever again, because I was boring as shit. All his French teachers were racist him in Canada. Wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've heard things about Quebec. Game AI tries to get you to buy microtransactions. I think I already kind of did that. Would you let people use your content in their content but give you credits? Not like a little re-upload, but like a reaction or something like that? I guess you could make a reaction video on me, as long as you like credit and like link to my channel in the description. There are a couple people, actually just one person, I don't know, I forget what his name is, he re-uploaded a couple of my videos wholesale, but he did have permission for that, because if you've commissioned something from me, you are allowed to re-upload it. But if it is a video that wasn't a commission, I will copyright claim you. I will do that, just like if you re-upload it wholesale. And don't give me any credit. If you give me credit, maybe I'll let it slide. Otherwise, I've got the copyright hammer. And I will copyright claim you. I did it a bunch of times. I'm really used to the process. Did Jesus ever have a villain? Because all we know is Satan was there once, but is that it? I don't know. Jesus' villains were like, rich assholes. People that were selling shit in the temple. I don't know. Whatever the fuck. Guardian Angel roleplay. There actually is a Guardian Angel roleplay from Reddit that I have saved. I could read that. I might have to get permission first, though. It was pretty good, though, Sounded nice. He didn't have any sort of lifelong rivals. Yeah, that's why he was too OP. It's ridiculous. Why would people steal your content? Yeah, I know. That's like, it sounds like it's mean. It's like, why would anybody steal your content? It fucking sucks. No, there was a channel that just like wholesale re-uploaded like most of my channel. I got that taken down. And then there was another channel called like So Cute Blair, whatever, who is re-uploading ASMR roleplays from several different channels and pretending they're his own, just to get more subscribers. That's literally it. And I don't know who else he's stolen from, because I don't recognize any of the names, but yeah. So, my video, I copyright claimed that he re-uploaded. He re-uploaded the falling asleep in your friend's arms video, or waking up in your friend's arms video. He re-uploaded that. I copyright claimed it. It got taken down. But there's a few others that are still on his channel that don't belong to him. So, yeah. I don't know. If anybody's following those people, you want to alert them. It's like, I don't know if you'd be able to find his channel. It's probably gone by now. These things just happen. Friend gets shot in a Nerf war. Go on without me. The Nerf, it's penetrating my soul. I don't know. Whatever. Do you get money from copywriting someone? No, it just gets their video taken down. Because everybody I've copyright claimed so far didn't make any money off of it. They were just doing it for no real reason, just to get more subscribers or something, just to get views, because you don't get money from, like, I know YouTube is like, non-monetized channels are going to have ads now, but you don't get any money from just starting up a YouTube channel. You have to get 4,000 hours of views, of watch time, and 1,000 subscribers, and neither of them had that, like, not even close. I get no money from it, I just don't want them stealing my shit. Like, I work pretty hard, generally, on this channel, like, on my videos. I put in a lot of effort, sometimes, you know, uploading almost every day. It's a lot. I just don't like people stealing my shit and not crediting me. How many hours do you put in per video? Well, that's hard to say. I can do a recording the night before, which is about 20 minutes, and then editing it together plus the thumbnail and everything else, it might take up to 2 hours. So yeah, that's like 2 to maybe 4, depending on the length, like 2 to 4 hours worth of work for each video. And that's on top of working full time, so. Hey, Ghost Leviathan Luna, welcome back. If a YouTube channel that was private or was not that big paid you for your content, like an email to PayPal, would you still report them? I don't know, man. That's kind of a confusing setup. Like, we'd have to have a conversation if they're just like, hey, I want to pay you to repost one of your videos. Like, I don't think I'd just, like, let them do that outright. I'd have to talk to them first. And also, that's a really weird setup. Who would do that? I'll just call you Luna, fine. I go by many names, but all of them are Luna. Dr. Frankenstein raises you from the dead ASMR. I did try to do that for, like, something like that for a yandere necromancer who was like, that was like an alternative version kind of the clumsy necromancer. The idea was yeah, a yandere necromancer raises you from the dead, but when you raise somebody from the dead, they can't talk. So yeah, that's where the idea for that one part of that storyline where, like, the mage was like, you're not being held captive, are you? Because that was the idea. Like, a necromancer who's a yandere raises, like, their crush from the dead, and they just, like, make them into, like, you know where I'm going with that. Yeah, man, that copyright stream was interesting content-wise, exhausting, kind of a little bit, you know, going through every single one. Yeah. Ooh. I'm just glad that worked out in the end. Those guys didn't deserve my content. They were clearly just a bot scraping my channel anyway. Coming up with names for your business partner. Ooh, that sounds fun. That just sounds like silly old fun. Yandere mom? No. Not to be too dramatic, but that sounds like a really bad idea. Like, not a bad idea as in, like, the idea itself is bad, but, like, as in, I should not be uploading a video like that. Bad. I just want to hear you say, So, like, the idea of, like, somebody who's a little bit, like, stubborn about, like, they've never been in love before and they don't understand why. Like, Why do I love you? What did you do to make me love you? I want to hold you in my arms, but I don't know why. Tell me. Something like that. That's a good idea. That is an interesting idea. I'll mark it down. What should I mark that down as? Frustrated that she's in love with you. Something like that. I have to workshop that. Girl pretends to be a yandere because her crush only likes yanderes. I already did that one. Pretty sure. What's the most difficult and cringy video you've made in your opinion? Whew, you got all day because I'd have to look through all of them. I mean, I'm not saying like I hate them all, but you know, I've done some cringe. Shibuya is a place from Japan. Listen, dude, get that weeb shit out of here. Like, no hate, but you know, I'm not like I admit my like the art I use is anime style, but like we're not anime girls here. I'm not a cat girl. I've never been to Japan. I don't even know what it's like there. Yeah, I'm still streaming Matthew. Don't worry about it. A foreigner meets a ghoul in Tokyo. Okay, let's see. Which of my videos is most cringe? No, not that one. Maybe it's Yandere Grinch. I kind of regret that. Cringe. Maybe the baking cookies video. Nobody really seemed to like that. I don't know. I dread the day that comes when, like, there's definitely going to be a day where I make a video that's so fucking cringe, I decide to delete it outright. Listen, dude, I can appreciate your enthusiasm for not liking anime, but please do not spam in chat. That's very irresponsible of you. There's probably going to be a video one day where, like, everybody just fucking hates it, and I'm just like, no, I have to delete this to preserve my reputation. Friend angered by you putting yourself down. Those are always a bit much, you know. Because, like, if your friend's already in a bad mood and, like, talking bad about themselves, like, you don't want to yell at them or get angry with them, because just, like, it makes them feel worse. Why is the screen blurred? What are you talking about? It doesn't look blurred to me. Maybe it is. I don't know. Turn your quality up. ASMR in the Fallout universe. I haven't played Fallout. The only thing I'm really familiar with in Fallout is the ghoul characters, because, you know, Charon can kind of get it. That's all I'll say. Anyway, I'm looking for most cringe video that I don't like. Maybe the Sans roleplay. Didn't I say that was my favorite one at one point? Just for fun? Succubus taking your life energy by giving you what? I can't do a succubus, dude. I know, oh, what's his name? I never remember that guy's name. He's like, I think he's Brazilian, I don't know. He did a role play where he was like, he was an incubus, and the idea was, because it was safe for work, for YouTube, he decided to go with the idea that, like, the listener wasn't interested in, you know, doing it with the incubus, so the incubus gained energy from, you know, just, like, cuddling and kissing and stuff, which meant that the incubus would, like, be all over the listener, which, you know, is kind of a cute concept, but, you know, when you put the word succubus in front of a title, people get the wrong idea. I literally said it was my favorite. Okay, that can't be the most cringe. Maybe your fake girlfriend. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I did. I took all of my update videos that are titled Your Girlfriend and titled them Your Fake Girlfriend. Just so nobody gets any bad ideas. Yeah, your girlfriend posted cringe and is going to lose subscriber. Maybe that. Maybe my weird fake documentary on creepypastas. Maybe that. In Pathfinder, succubi are so horny that if you reject their advances, they take damage. Oof. Devil May Cry roleplay. I kind of already did that. A little bit. I don't know. Maybe most cringe would be the Yandere Drider series. Like, I had to re-listen to those to re-edit them, and I just did not like it, you know? YouTube Yandere, where she says her and the listener going to Brazil for a vacation. In this economy? In this pandemic? In this pandemic? That's right, there are medics that are pandas. Sounds fun. Anyway, maybe the tsundere girl curses you out, also you're an airplane. That got demonetized. That's sad. Why'd you stop with the whole trying to scare off your viewers storyline? That wasn't a storyline, that was just like a joke update. That was my first one. The PG&E Powerline ASMR, that's right. That was a commission. Somebody literally sent me the script for that. But, yeah, the script link in the description, I think, yeah, they privated the script, so nobody can see it anymore. I guess that's my exclusive content. I don't really regret it, though, because, you know, commission. Maybe the Logan Paul apology, like, that was a commission, too. Maybe, trying to cuddle your devoted maid. Just the idea of getting a commission request that had the word skinship in it, that really made me uncomfortable. Maybe the serious bodyguard protects you. That one was just ridiculous, you know. That was about gamers. I don't know. I think the idea of gamers having, like, weapons with RGB lighting is kind of fun, though. Not terrible. I don't know. Getting back into the nitty-gritty on this. Maybe, the one I might regret most, because nobody's, like, fucking watched it, is, Jennifer from Friends of Mineral Town helps you after you faint. Like, I thought it was a good idea. But apparently, nobody who's played Story of Seasons gives a shit about ASMR roleplays. Adventurer buys a slave. What is up with you guys talking about slaves? The fuck is wrong with you? Because that's not like a fantasy reference thing. That's not like a orcs that only exist in like a fantasy realm. No, slaves are a real thing. Like, it's impossible for me to make that not problematic. Dude, are you fucking kidding me? That's it. Just get the fuck out. I don't understand what your fascination is with slaves. Like, that's a real thing. There are people today that are slaves. It's fucked up. And I can't make a role play about that. Look, man, I know technically he was only spamming and I could have just timed him out, but honestly, to just show up and spam that in chat without saying anything else, eat a ban. Get bounced. But I guess that is proof that I have been on for too long. best friend is a demon. My best friend demon can't possibly be this cute. Like, I don't know. Fake ASMR has an existential crisis when she realizes she's real. Breaking news. B. The reason all these fantasy anime have the MC buy a slave but be real nice about it is because it represents a girl who can't leave or reject them. Yeah, like that's such a big trope in anime because it's just like, oh man, like he has done something terrible by engaging in a slave trade, but oh, he's really nice to the girl he bought, so that makes it okay. It's not. It's bad. Like, I'm not gonna rally for it to, like, stop existing in stories because, like, whatever. You can do whatever you want in stories. It doesn't matter. But, like, it's still fucked up. And I don't want to put that in my role plays. Tsundere shy girl kisses you. Man, y'all know I'm bad at kissing sound effects. Have I played Helltaker? No. Wasn't that game just created because some dude wanted to see anime girls in suits? Space Bounty Hunter co-pilots with you. I'm in the middle of writing the sequel to that. He wanted his fetish to be more prevalent, and it was. Good for him. You know, if I could think of a way, no, you know what, I don't want to admit to anything, but if, like, I could think of a way to make my interests more popular and get people drawing fan art of it, I'd do that, yeah. The solution to is real simple. Have the MC buy someone, say, okay, you're free now, and they say to repay their kindness. This only works when the MC can't fight the trade as a whole. Yeah, literally. There's a way better way to fix this. Like, just say, like, the listener is... Wasn't that a quest? Like, that is one of the things I know about the Fallout games. There was a quest in one of the Fallout games to free a bunch of slaves. So, that could be a thing. Like, the listener is like, or just the MC is on a mission to free these slaves, and in the interim, one of the former slaves is just like, wow, you're really cool. Like, I feel like I owe you a life debt now. I'm gonna hang out with you and just, you know, be your partner. That's the only way it can work. Vampire Mistress keeps you as your pet. Damn. You make a convincing argument. However, there was no purchasing of humans going on, so technically doesn't count. Maybe that makes me a hypocrite. But, you know, would we call that slavery? I mean, you know, this is a whole thing that, like, I think, like, both me and Playlist have been grappling with this issue. Like, is it slavery? Is it not? Like, maybe. That was kind of close to kidnapping. Yeah, it's more of a kidnapping than a slavery situation. But, you know, I mean, it's not really portrayed as a good thing. I mean, that's the thing, right? Whenever it's an anime, it's always portrayed as a good thing. You know? Like, it's always like the MC has bought this girl, and it's like, I'm gonna be real nice to you, but you still can't leave me anyway. And it's portrayed as like, yeah, this is a good thing. But, you know. Then again, either way, I'm not doing slave ASMR. Stop suggesting it. On the knife's edge. Yeah. I don't know if it's different because it's vampires. Online best friend reveals she's a girl. That might be something. Yeah, let's stop talking about slavery. It's a bad idea. Anyway, that does remind me of a really bad short story I wrote when I was a teenager. So, like, okay, it's gonna sound super cringe and also plays into really bad, like, gay stereotypes, and I wouldn't recommend anybody, like, write a story like this. When I was a teenager, I read a comic that was like these two people from online. It was like a catfishing situation. Like, it was just like a comic. This doesn't really happen. The idea was this dude meets up with someone he thinks is a girl, but it turns out to be a guy, and like he's like, your profile said you were 6 feet tall, and it's like, your profile said you were a girl. They were just like, yeah, I'm okay with this. And then they went on a date anyway. So I kind of wrote like a short story like that, which is not great because it sets up like the stereotype of like the predatory gay man who can like who's like getting dates by tricking straight guys and into dating him. That's bad. That's real bad. Now, that was a joke in SAO Abridged, but there was also a comic that was like that. So yeah, I think it might have been a Cyanide and Happiness comic. I'll forgive you, Cone Man 8. That's fine. I feel like we're getting a little bit too serious here. Maybe I should wrap it up, you know. Talking about serious topics doesn't suit me because I am not woke enough or smart enough to comment on these things. Radio Host Part 2. I'm still working on it, okay? The ideas are there. I'm still deciding what to go with. I think I'm starting to bug the neighbors. Yeah, I better get the hell out of here. I can hear them making noises. I better dip. Okay. Yeah. Being serious goes against brand. You're right. I've been too serious. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you to everybody who became real fakers. That's so cool. Anyway, this is where I will say